Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and for those that are joining us for the first time, my name is REFILOE LEKHANYA. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Okay, so today we'll be delving into a topic that's deeply relevant to many of us: the difficult decision of whether or not to stay in a toxic relationship for the sake of the kids. Most parents often make this choice believing that they're actually, doing it for their kids. They sacrifice their own happiness in order to make sure that their kids are okay, But the reality is, life doesn't have one size fits all manual, because you'll find that there are couples that are in very, very healthy relationships. The people that are around them admire them, but their kids engage in destructive behaviors. Some of them even end up as criminals. So anyway, before we proceed, let's clarify one thing. I am not addressing every situation here, but rather focusing on potential negative outcomes of remaining in an unhealthy relationship. Okay, sure, we can move on. I'd like to share my own story. I was raised by my mom alone, and my dad wasn't really in the picture. And reflecting on it, I must say that I admire my mom for her courage, because she chose to walk away from an unhealthy relationship and start anew. Living isn't always easy, especially when you're financially dependent on the other person. But my mom chose herself. She chose her peace over struggle. And for that, I must say that she's my hero. I am so glad that she made that move. And I'm not trying to act as if my dad left and my mom and I lived happily ever after. No, not at all. I had very serious daddy issues growing up. I had so many questions. I used to think that maybe if my dad was here, we wouldn't be struggling. This affected me so much. Even in relationships, this affected me. But as I grew older, I found my identity in Jesus Christ, and that's when I received complete healing. When I check right now where both of my parents are, I am so thankful that my mom chose herself, because growing up in a household with both of them, honestly speaking, I don't think that would have shaped me into the woman that I am today. Sometimes holding on for the kids can actually cause more harm than good. Children notice the yelling, the disrespect. Even if you think that you're shielding them, like everything that's happening around them, they can see. Imagine a boy child observing his dad leave on a Friday and come back on Sunday night. The whole family is even used to his routine. When they see him at home on a weekend, they get shocked. How do you think he will behave in his own marriage one day? What kind of a husband is he going to be? Or say, for instance, a girl child is seeing her mom yell at the dad. What kind of relationship patterns will she adopt? Honestly speaking, maybe, just maybe, the best way to protect your kids is by walking away. Try therapy. Learn to co-parent effectively. The parent who has the kids can actually set a positive example. I am not promoting divorce. No, that is not the intention of this video. But if you've exhausted all the options and things aren't improving, like cheating, staying out, abuse, please take note of this. Your kids are actually absorbing it all. So here's a thought. Perhaps the most effective way to protect your children is by taking a step back. Let me ask you a question. What kind of future do you want your children to have? Will you be okay with hearing that your boy child is treating his wife the way that you treated his mother? Will that make you proud? Or will you be okay as a mom to be called and told that your daughter is so disrespectful towards her husband? Will that make you happy? Or do you want to give your children the chance to learn healthier ways of interacting and resolving conflicts? Parents, please, learn to prioritize your own well-being. You're not just investing in your happiness, but also in your children's future. Seek support, whether it's through counseling. I believe that your children would rather have a happy father than a father that's in a toxic relationship and is always choosing to be away from home than to be at home. Kids deserve to grow up in an environment where they can thrive emotionally, mentally, and physically. Sometimes the most loving decision that you can make is to choose peace. Choose happiness. And not just for yourself, but for the well-being of your precious children. Also, if you once loved each other and now you have become strangers, do not wait until things get worse. You don't have to become enemies. You have kids together. Salvage whatever it is that's left. Choose to walk away and still have a healthy relationship where you can co-parent together. When you are in an unhealthy relationship or marriage, my advice for the both of you is to go for counseling. And therapy isn't just about deciding whether to stay or leave. No, it's about understanding the root cause of the toxicity in your relationship and learning how to address them constructively. Someone that is skilled, a therapist, can help you communicate effectively. They will teach you how to manage conflict and to foster a healthier atmosphere at home. And because separation is not something that anyone plans. I mean, I don't think there's anyone that gets into a relationship thinking that, okay, we are going to have kids and then after a few years we're going to go our separate ways. No. But because now you're finding yourself here, I would suggest that you educate yourself regarding co-parenting. This thing of a co-parenting with 100 selfish rules, no, honestly speaking, that is not necessary. The parent that is staying with the kids, please just make sure that you allow the other parent to see the kids as per the arrangement or the agreement. Teach your kids good values. Teach them to still respect the other parent. And if there is a new partner in your ex's life, teach your kids to respect that person as well, And yeah, guys, I can go on and on about this topic because it's so close to my heart for a number of reasons. Oh, one last thing that I wanted to say before we wrap up this video is that God is still able to restore marriages. God is able to restore homes. If that's his plan and his purpose regarding your lives, then let it be done. Let his will be done. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you so much. I honestly don't take that for granted. If you found it informative, kindly please just give it a like. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. And see you in the next video. From me to you with love. Bye-bye.